Hello guys, this is Raya69501 and welcome to my convergence video. This video gonna give you my thoughts. Look at that. From the tie-ins part 2 of this makes week number 5, where is the month where the second part, the ends of these two parts tie-ins. So let me put this here. No. Okay. So I got Justice League, Nightwing and Oracle, The Question, Superman, Batgirl, Batman and Robin, the Atom, Harley Quinn, Titans, and Flash, or the Speed Force. Okay, so again, I'm gonna give you my thoughts, which will make a lot of sense that I just give you my thought from the first issue, although I was out of computer for a month, so it was kind of hard though. Okay, I'm gonna start with Justice League. Issue number 2 from the Convergence tie-ins. Well, this is the end, obviously. Basically here we have our heroes fighting the Aquaman from Crisis, I believe so. So the thing is that, well, it was not the Aquaman that I thought it was. It happens to be the Ocean King, which is not Arthur. We have a lot of action here. It was fun to read, and I like the twist of the story. And also Mira, she's being kind of like kidnapped because the Aquaman from the Crisis, Mira on that world, will die. So he says, well, if my Mira on this world dies, then I'm gonna marry the next Mira on the next world. And that's what that he wants to do. The thing is, well, it did not work out the way it's supposed to be. The thing is that the Aquaman that Mira knows, well, it's not the same Aquaman here, because this one here is he's a ruthless, a bad guy, a dictator, and you name it. So the thing is that Mira, she kind of like stabbed him, and while Aquaman was wounded, he went to his throne, and he sit on his throne, so the blood, float is on the water, and she left him to be eaten by the sharks. That it was good? Oh yeah, I like it. It was good. I really like Justice League, and I will give it 4 out of 5. Next one, Nightwing and Oracle. Well, now this was awesome. This is such a great issue. Love the art. Look at that art. I mean, this whole book was just perfect. Actually, we had Nightwing and Oracle fighting the Hawkman and Hawkwoman. And actually, we see Oracle fighting Hawkwoman on her wheelchair. And she beat Hawkwoman, well, more or less more by how smart, by her brains than her brawn strength. So that's the Oracle that I remember back in the 90s, which was nice to see her. And I like the end of it. It has a nice end of the story. It was just, at the pace of the story was real good. I really like it. I would give it 5 out of 5. Next one is The Question. Check that out. Now remember, this is the second part of the tie-ins. The Question, issue number 2. Now, this was good. This was really good. I really enjoyed this 2-part series. The writer, who's the writer? Greg Rucka says he words. Yeah, it had to be him. I mean, he wrote really good two-part story. Really nice. Really good. And I like to see Montoya as a question. We have Huntress and we have Batwoman. And then the whole story goes around between this team of heroes versus Two-Face. And the action was really good, but mostly what was really good was the story. The pace of the story was so smooth operation. Was really good. Was really good. It was really good. And I would give it 5 out of 5. Now the part with the Divergence Starfire, well, I thought that the art is going to be different. I think it's going to be more or less like the one from Harley Quinn, but it looks pretty good though, so I'm not sure if I'm going to read it. I don't know if I've already ordered, but that's just the page preview. But the question, this is a 5 out of 5. Excellent story. Next one is Superman, issue number 2. Check that out. Well, Superman. Now this was another good one. I can understand that some people maybe they did not like it because there was not too much combat, although there was a lot of action here. But we get to see here that Superman, well, he was worried about his wife, giving birth to his child, Lois Lane. And I like where Superman meets the different Batman, actually Thomas Wayne. And it was really good. And also, we get to see the skinny Superman from Crisis, I think it is, from that cartoon movie. Forgot his name. But anyway, so they are fighting. Superman's fighting Shazam. He's fighting Steel. He's fighting a bunch of guys. But he actually managed to beat them up, almost all of them. And then say, okay, look, I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to take care of my wife that she's giving birth. And actually, Superman, from being a superhero, he becomes a baby deliverer. Which, actually, he did a good job. Now, I have to say that lovely art. Check out that art. I really like it. Really good. This is the old Superman that we knew. And I love the end of it. It was a simple story about what are the Superman's priorities. In this case was Lois Lane. Now we give it 4 out of 5. I really like it. Next one is Batgirl, issue number 2. Check that out. Well, Batgirl. Well, she's fighting Gorilla Grodd. They are still on the desert. They have a pretty good action. The art, it was okay. I'm not saying that it was bad. The story was pretty interesting. I liked the story, not as much as Nightwing and Oracle and The Question, but it was good on its own. Basically, that's the whole thing. You know? So they start fighting between them, and then they win the fight. It's not much going on. It was just a simple story, and that's about it. So it's like it was okay. It was an okay story. I'm not gonna lie. So we give it 4 out of 5. Next one is Batman and Robin. Check this out. Well, Batman and Robin, this is between Batman, Robin, and Red Hood. We get to see that the Red Hood and Robin, they don't like each other, they don't get along, and Batman is like he's in the middle, trying to keep them apart, try to like if they like each other or respect to each other, but no can do. So here we see our team fighting a bunch of dolls. From what's the name of these bad guys? The Extremists. It's a group of villains. which I don't know from what earth. Oh, excuse me. So the whole book goes fighting. That's about it. Just fight. How they defeat the Espionage. The art was okay. It was not that bad. Check that out. So it has a lot of fight scenes, which was okay. I like how Robin and Red Hood, they team up to punch the big bad guy at the same time. One from each side. That was fun. Overall, the story was simple, nothing much, nothing that I haven't knew before. So it was okay. I will give it 4 out of 5. Next one is The Atom, issue number 2. Check that out. Well, The Atom is not much to talk about. That's basically about Adam and the atom. How one atom was in the mind of the other atom. Okay, the original atom, he got killed by this one. Somehow, somewhere. In this convergence thing, that's one moment when he dies. He's kind of like ended up in the subconscious of the new version of the atom. So they were talking to each other, kind of like Firestorm. Basically the same thing. The story, it was okay. I was not too crazy about it. The art, well, the art was very childish, not grown-up drawing. I don't know if I'm making any. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, judge for yourself. Check that out. So the art, it was, I don't know how. Kind of reminds me of the 60s comic book art style or something. I don't know. So they are fighting a bunch of half man, half reptiles. The story, well, it was simple, nothing much going on. So they finally defeated Deathstroke, and that's it. So to be honest with you, I did not like it. So that's a 3 out of 5. Next one is Harley Quinn. Well, Harley Quinn just plain old crazy Harley Quinn. That's it. That's a classic Harley Quinn, half sane and half crazy. That's about it. So Harley Quinn is just Harley Quinn. Now the art was nice though. I'm not going to deny it was fun to see Captain Rabbit. I think it's Captain Rabbit. Yeah, I think no. Captain Carrot. It was nice to see him, but you know, just I don't know. Just I never liked this. I don't know, something about the book of Harley Quinn that doesn't get me. I don't know why. So it was okay. I will give it 4. Next one is Titans, issue number 2. Now Titans. Let's see, Titans. We see Arsenal, and we see the whole team of the Titans, the classic one. Basically, well, like everyone else, fighting, and they're fighting Beastman and all that. So the art, it was good. I'm not gonna explain too much because I know that maybe some of you haven't read it yet. Although these are last week, I believe so. So it was nice to see Starfire not acting crazy as on the New 52, at least. The art, I like the art. It was really nice. I like the colors. So basically, the Titans, they win the fight. To make the long story short, that's about it. And they all fly away, happy ever after. So then the one with the Divergence, Red Hood, and Arsenal, it's okay. No, it's not a big deal. So Titans, well, we give it 4 out of 5. Now, remember, when I say 3 out of 5, it's because I did not like it. 4 out of 5 is average. It's not good, but it's not bad either. So it's something between. And 5 out of 5, well, because I really like it. And the last one is Speed Force. Issue number 2. Well, I did not like it. I mean, it was fun. It was basically Flash fighting, where whenever he goes, his 2 children follow, which have the same powers as his father, but they do not know how to control it too good. I did not like it. It was a simple story. What can I say? So I will give it 3 out of 5. Well guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. Till later.